C-Rad.
Greetings and celebrations, everyone. I'm Fisher, and I'm here to take over C-Rad's Baby Yoda territory today on this awesome Mando Monday. So I'm here to bring you my recap, reaction, and review of The Mandalorian Season 2, Chapter 10, The Passenger. So if you love Baby Yoda and The Mandalorian as much as my Momdalorian and Daddalorian do, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss seeing them in the future. Alright guys, let's get right into it. Season 2, Chapter 10, The Passenger. The episode starts off where Mando and the child are still racing away on the speeder bike, zoom, zoom, across the planet of Tatooine, but we see these awful men, or creatures, or I don't know what they are, and they're putting something in the sand, and it looks like it's going to be a trap. No, Mando, slow down, ah! Oh, and they go boom, tumble. Oh, the poor child. No. Oh, these guys are trying to take the child from Mando. No. So then there's a lot of fighting. Boof, boof, bam, boof, boof. And in the end, this thing that looks like a Jawa without its robe kind of sounded like one to me. I don't know, guys. Was it? Let me know if it really was. I've been trying to find out, and nobody knows the answer. But this thing that looks like a Jawa without its robe, he grabs the child, and he puts a knife to his throat. It was so scary. I had to cover my eyes and peek through them, of course. But Mando makes a deal with this weird little creature for his jetpack. He was going to trade his coveted jetpack for the child. What a selfless act. Ah, God, the love. And then the child runs into Mando's arm and he scoops him up and he hugs him just like a Daddalorian should. And he gets his jetpack back when he hits a little button and the little creature up in the air just goes boom. And then the jetpack comes back down. So yay, he's got the jetpack back. But oh, so sad, the speeder bike is ruined. So Mando puts all of the stuff on him and he carries all the stuff and the child all the way back across the desert planet Tatooine to the city of Mos Eisley. And that's where he goes into the cantina and he meets up with that nice lady with the droids, you know, the one that I think's so funny. And she's playing a game of sabacc with this thing that looks like a giant praying mantis. That creature's pretty cool. She called him Dr. Manable. Not sure if that's his name or something that her little funny sense of humor came up with, but okay, Dr. Manable. So she's playing cards with him, and he says that he knows where to find some Mandalorians. And they make a deal where if Mando pays his bet, Dr. Manable will tell them where to find the Mandalorians. So he does, and they get the info, and he tells him to meet the contact that evening. So we fast forward to when it's dark, and the child's watching a robot rotisserie the crate dragon meat that the Mandalorian had brought back. It was really nice of him to carry that all the way across the desert. He could have left it to rot, but he knew it probably would come in handy as a bargaining tool if he had to. So the nice lady with the droid comes back, and she says that she spoke to the contact, and the contact does know that somebody saw some Mandalorians on a planet that's just one system over. So Mando's like, great, alright, come on child, let's go. And the nice lady says, wait, there's a catch. Of course there is. Always a catch, right guys? The catch is that the Mandalorian has to take a passenger with him on his journey to find the other Mandalorians. And from out of the shadows comes this, it looks like a frog. Oh, and it's a female frog. Ooh, she's pretty big. You know, we love frogs, so she looks pretty tasty to me. That could feed a baby Yoda for months. She needs passage to a moon where her husband is waiting for her, and she's got this big container of what looks like eggs. And the child, he's so curious. He's looking at those little frog eggs ever so lovingly. They do kind of look yummy. But anyway, so Mando has to agree to take the frog lady with him, with her eggs, to meet up with her husband. But there's another catch. They can only travel at regular speed. Because of the unfertilized eggs, anything over that would jeopardize them. So Mando's not happy about it, but he does agree. And off they go on their long journey to just the next little neighborhood over. When you gotta travel regular speed, guys, it's gonna take a while. So everything's fine and good on the journey, and the Mandalorian, who does not understand one thing the frog lady says, tries to tell her that he's gonna go get some rest and she should do the same too. So he goes down into the little storage area of the Razor Crest, and he cannot find the child. Where's the child? Where's the child? Oh no! The child's eating the eggs! No! No, kid! You can't do that! That's that lady's babies! Oh, he's such a mischievous little guy, but hey, Mando says, no, don't do that, and puts the child in bed, and they go to sleep. But an alarm wakes them up. Beep, 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 beep. And when Mando goes up to the cockpit, he sees that he's got not one but two X-Wing pilots on either side of his ship. Oh no, what trouble are we in for now? And the X-Wings just go through some regular protocol. Instead of being fighter pilots, it's now like they're the traffic police? I don't know. Sounds like the traffic police to me. They ask him for documentation, and he says he'll get right on that. And then all of a sudden they want to talk to each other without him hearing it. And when they come back, they ask him if he was near this prison where a guard was killed and a prisoner escaped. And, and Mando, he knows it was him, so he takes off. And then there's this awesome spaceship chase. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And they go down onto a planet, and it looks very icy and cold. So Mando and the Razor Crest go down into a cavern, and the X-Wings follow him down, and there's a little bit more chase, and then Mando loses the X-Wings. All is safe. Now, it is a little bit banged up because he hit a little bit of ice walls here and there, but they have landed, and they are safe. Or not. All of a sudden, boom, the Razor Crest crashes through the ice, and they fall down into this ice cavern. And now when Mando goes to check if everything's okay, the Razor Crest has a big hole in it, and he can't find the child or the eggs. Oh no, where are they? And then he finds the child, eating the eggs again. What are we gonna do with you, little kid? No, you can't eat those. And he picks the child up, and the child burps in his face. Bah. I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, I probably would do the same thing. Okay, but seriously, back to the problem at hand. So the Frog Lady, Mandalorian, and the child are all in the little storage area of the Razor Crest. And it's gonna get cold in there, guys. Oh, and night's coming, and the Frog Lady keeps trying to tell Mandalorian something, and he can't understand her. And he says, just get some rest, because it's gonna get cold, and it's gonna be a long night. And he goes to sleep, only to be awakened by a droid voice. Where is that coming from? Where is that? The Frog Lady. She's one smart cookie. She hooked up the droid to herself, and the droid was translating what she was trying to say. And she was telling Mando it's just so important that she gets to her husband and gets these eggs fertilized, because if she doesn't, it will be the end of her species. Oh, so Mando says, no, it's not gonna happen. We're stuck here. We don't know what's gonna happen. And she reminds him of the Mandalorian Creed. And he, with a big sigh, grabs his tools and goes to fix the ship. So while he's out there trying to fix the ship, the child comes out, and he's trying to get Mando's attention, and he's trying to say something. Mando's like, no, what, where are you going? And the child wanders off, and Mando follows him, only to find out that the Frog Lady has left the safety of the ship. Where did she go? So they start following her footprints, and they find her in this little cave in a hot tub. Really? It's time for some relaxation in a hot tub? I know you're cold and all, but really? A hot tub? But she's in there with her eggs, trying to keep them warm, and Mando says, "No, you can't do that. I can't keep you safe here." And he starts scooping the eggs out of the water and putting them back into the container. And, of course, the child decides he wants to try to scoop one out, and Mando says no, because Mando knows he's just going to eat the egg. So the little hungry child, while Mando's scooping up the eggs, wanders off, and he starts to smell something. Smell. So the child wanders off, and he finds a different kind of egg. And he cracks the egg open, and he reaches inside, and he pulls out a tasty treat. Okay, a lot of people would not find that a tasty treat because it was this icky tarantula-looking spider. And at that point, Mandalorian had her eyes covered, but I saw her peeking through. Mandalorian does not like spiders at all. I think the only thing that could have been worse is if they were wasps. Yeah, nope, Mandalorian, not a spider fan. Not at all. No how, no way. So, yuck, icky on the eating the spider part to her. To me, hey, it was cool, he was hungry, but after he eats one spider, all of the other eggs start to hatch. And there's hundreds of them, guys. There's eggs all over the place. And he runs back to Mando. Oh, oh, Mando, Mando. And Mando turns around, and there is all of these little tiny tarantula-looking spiders. And then there's bigger ones. And bigger ones. And then there's a really big one. That was the biggest spider I have ever seen in my life, and truly a thing of nightmares, guys. Truly nightmare. Oh, so scary. Mando scoops up the child, and the frog lady jumps out of the hot tub. She puts on her clothes, and they start running back to the Razor Crest. And Mando's shooting spiders and blowing up spiders, and that big one's still coming and coming. And guys, I don't know if they're gonna make it. But they do, they make it to the ship, but hey, there's a big hole in the ship still. So the spiders are getting in, so they all finally run and get into the cockpit and close the cockpit, and they think, okay, we're kinda safe now. And that big spider comes along again and starts breaking the windshield of the Razor Crest. Oh no, what's gonna happen? And the next thing, there's laser blasts, and somebody's shooting the big spider. Pew, pew, pew. Pew! Who's shooting at all the spiders? So Mando goes outside to investigate, and they're still shooting the spiders off the ship. Pew! Little spider there. Pew! Big spider there. Definitely not stormtroopers, guys, because we all know if it was stormtroopers, they never would have hit any of the spiders. But Mando goes out to find the two X-Wing pilots have found the Razor Crest, and they killed all the spiders and saved the Mandalorian. But of course, they're after the Mandalorian because of the thing that happened at the prison, but they also say that they watched the security footage from the prison, and they know that Mando tried to save the guard that was killed, and that he helped capture some other prisoners, and they decide that they're not gonna bring them in. So Mando says, "Hey, baby, give us a hand and help us out in fixing the ship." And the X-Wing pilots laugh at him and say, "Nope, see you later, dude." And they take off in their little X-Wings. So they're safe from the spiders, but Mando has to fix the ship enough to limp the ship from where they are to another destination where he can get it fixed. And that, guys, is the end of Chapter 10. So another really good episode, guys. Had a lot of moments and a lot of ew and a lot of don't do that. But a lot of Baby Yoda in it. So that was really awesome to see. As always, like I said, I love seeing somebody like me on my TV screen. I think that's just totally rad. Some other fun things in the episode. One of those X-Wing pilots was Dave Filoni. And Dave Filoni is one of the writers, producers, and directors of The Mandalorian. And some other Star Wars things, but The Mandalorian. which is what we're talking about. Yay! So it was really nice to see him. That was really fun to see. The episode had its comedic moments and its horror moments, so you got to laugh and be scared. The only thing that I don't like about it is, guys, we're still not getting answers about anything. We know that Moff Gideon is still out there after the child, and we don't know much about the child other than Mandalorian needs to get him back to his people. We need some answers about the child, guys. Why is he so sought after? What is his mystery? And of course there was that cliffhanger from the first episode where we saw Boba Fett. Are we going to see Boba Fett again? Who knows, guys, but there's only 6 episodes left in this season, so I really, really hope they get some storyline instead of these little side stories that they've been doing, and I hope that these side stories do have further meaning down the line. So what did you guys think of the episode? Leave me some comments so we can chat about it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little recap, reaction, and review, and I hope you look forward to these every week, because I have really fun doing these with you guys. And if you do enjoy them, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome Baby Yoda merchandise reviews, DIYs, and things like that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And turn on that notification bell so you don't miss seeing us in the future. Alright everybody, guess there's only one thing left to say, right? We'll see you later!